What are you focused on in your business? I know that you've probably heard the saying. I hear people saying it all the time. I actually say it all the time. And that is that what we focus on expands, right? And if that's the case, then what are you focused on? Are you focused on the fact that things aren't happening? What if we took a little time today and we figured out some of the numbers that you can focus on in your business to make sure that things happen the way you want them to happen? Hey, I'm Michelle Sissom. I want to welcome you to Entrepreneurs Take Action, the podcast. And today that's exactly what we're going to do. Couple of things here. First of all, I'm going to talk to you about some numbers that I think are extremely important whenever you are growing your business online. And the second thing is that at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you how you can download a spreadsheet that I'm going to be talking about that will give you the ability to track some of these numbers just like what we're going to mention here today. So the first thing I want to say, if you've been paying attention to the podcast, if you've heard me speak anywhere, you know that I am big into the fact that we should be building community. When we want to build our businesses, find those new clients, it's all about relationship marketing. We've talked about it lots, right? When people have a relationship with you, when they feel like they know you, they like you, they trust you, they will what? They will easily buy from you. So if that's the case, then we need to focus on one of the things in your business is on building the community so that the community can start to learn to have a relationship with you, so they can start to really get to that point where they trust you and will buy from you. So you're going to see, in a little bit I'll tell you how to download it, but I'm going to be working off of a spreadsheet here. I know it's tiny and you can't really see it, but you'll be able to download it so that you can. And this is the spreadsheet of of some information in our company that I have given to me every Monday by my team. For you, it may be that you're the one putting these numbers together every Monday, or you might do it on Friday, whatever that is. For us, it is our Monday marketing numbers. That's what I want to see and when I want to see it. And so we start out by, like I said, tracking community. The first thing you're going to see on there is that we track social media. We've got Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, the different social media platforms that my company is focused on. Which social media platforms are you focused on? Be sure that they are in your schedule. You're going to, for example, on Twitter, we're watching how many followers we have, how many people are following us, and what are the impressions. So it's not just about the size of the community, it's also about the activity of the community. You're also going to see that there are these columns. And so each column is the previous Monday's numbers. So I can look across this report and see whether the numbers are going up or going down and ask some questions. Now, that's talking about some specific metrics and how you measure them. In this video, we're just going to talk about what to track. In the next video, I will tell you, kind of how to know what it is that you're looking for, right? How to set the metrics and the measurements. So that'll be coming out in the next video. For the next one is Facebook, and we're looking at personal friends, we're looking at likes on the fan page, but we're also looking at the post reach and interactions, engagement, that kind of thing. Okay, so the first thing on here is social media. The second thing on here are if we want to build our community, not only do we need to be building our social media community, but we have to be converting those people and other people to our list, so that we can be having a marketing conversation with them. Okay, so if our list is also very important to be growing our list, number of subscribers should be extremely important. So you'll see here that I place every opt-in, every way that we have for people to get onto our list. Maybe you've got your free report, maybe you've got a webinar that you're doing. There's tons of ways, tons of things, opt-ins that you could have. For me, we're tracking at this point about 20 different opt-ins that are out there. Remember, I've been in this business now for 6 years, and so that it's a culmination of things I've done over many years. So don't feel like you've got to have 20 tomorrow, but be sure you have some, right? You should be building your list. I won't get on that soapbox. But every week I can see the number of people that have opted in through that particular thing. For us, we've got our main opt-in page, our our 3-video series, a highlypaidauthority.com. That's our main opt-in. And on here, those numbers are usually the highest numbers. But if we are promoting a webinar of some sort where people are opting in to watch the webinar, those numbers will be on here pretty high too. Okay, so that's the second thing that's on here is the number of subscribers. The third thing that's on here is actual website traffic, because, you know, the reality is that your subscriber numbers may be low and you may be trying to tell me that your opt-in doesn't work, when in reality it is that you don't have anybody going to your website, right? What are you doing to build website traffic? Again, we'll talk about that next week in the next video. But on here we track the big pages where we're sending people, our main page, and how many unique visitors we have every week. We have a business planner that's out there, our highly paid authority videos, right? We're looking at about 10 different ways, our main web pages that people are going to, and we're looking at weekly traffic, unique visitors to those pages. Now, once we have that, then we can look at some conversion. On here, the next section is conversion rates, and we're looking at how many people are showing up to the opt-in page, how many people are actually opting in. That gives us a conversion, right? Now, in the next video, when we talk about measurements and metrics, I'll tell you what your expectations should be for your different types of opt-ins and those kind of things. So we'll talk about that there. Another thing that you're going to see is email open rates. So we send a lot of emails out every week, and I want to be sure that I'm looking at how many of them are being opened, right? How many people saw it, and how many people actually did something, clicked on something that was in there, or took action in some form or fashion. So we track email open rates. And then the other things I want you to look at, and it's not going to be in this spreadsheet, but I wanted to put it here on this video. We'll talk about it again later. You've heard me talk about it a lot. If you've been paying attention, you can go back and find all kind of videos on this. But you also should be tracking your sales opportunities. So how many sales conversations, meaning you actually made an offer to someone to work with you. How many times did that happen in this last week or this last month, however you want to track this. How many people said yes? You should be tracking your actual sales figures, not your cash in the door. You can track that as well, but actual sales figures. So did you sell a new website that was $5,000? Did you get a new coaching client that was $6,000 or $10,000, right? You need to track what your sales are. You should have a sales goal and be tracking that. And then the last thing, and we will be talking about this later in the month, and that is also tracking your expenses. A lot of you are not looking at your full financial picture. That's something we'll be talking a lot about in the upcoming videos. So I just wanted to take a few minutes, talk about some different things that I thought you should be tracking in your business. I want you to think about, have you really been doing that? Have you put a focus on growing your community? Are you one of those that says you're going to do it and it doesn't seem to happen? When you look at your numbers every single Monday, trust me, it will start to happen, because that you focus on will grow. Okay? All right, this is Michelle. Oh, by the way, I need to tell you how you can get the tracking sheet. You can go to decisiveminds.com/tracking. So it's decisiveminds.com/tracking, and you'll be able to download this spreadsheet there. So you can start using this spreadsheet to track your numbers. All right, this is Michelle Sissom saying be decisive. Have a great day, and go track some numbers. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.